Hey everybody, today my new Apple Watch came in and I'm super excited to open this one. This is the new one, the Series 6, but it's also in a new color. This is the stainless steel version, but it's the black graphite version. So in the past I've had the space black, all that kind of stuff, so I'm curious to see if this is going to look much different or if it'll be the same. And of course I want to see how it looks with some of our other bands since we make those. So if you are wanting to see what it looks like being unboxed and of course how it pairs with one of our bands, just keep watching and I'll show you everything I found out. All right, so let's get this open. All right, so here it is. And with this one, I got it with the I can't remember the name of it. It's like the Green Sport Loop, the darker green one. So I want to see how that pairs just as kind of like a sportier band. But yeah, let's tear it open and see what we find out here. So it looks like pretty much the same as the Series 5. They separate the two boxes together. But this new band looks pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to see how that one looks. And then of course the watch itself. Just have these little tabs on the side. And of course they have the watch itself and just some materials, things like that. This little sleeve feels like it's made with something different too. It feels like more like a recyclable material of some sort. All right, so let's check this out. That is a pretty cool color. Honestly, it looks very similar to space black. So it's just like a dark, really dark stainless steel is basically what it looks like. So it's not quite as dark as like the space black was, but definitely not obviously as light as just the regular silver stainless steel. So it's a pretty good color overall, actually. I really like it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pair it with the band and see how that one looks. So here it is. Definitely looks a whole lot lighter in person than it did on the photos. In the photos it looked kind of like a dark forest green. Pretty good look. If I could go back, I'd probably get a darker band to go with it. This one seems a little too colorful for me, but still good band overall it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up one of our leather bands on it to see how that looks. All right, so I found what I think is gonna be a good pair. This one is our black band in the Touring edition. So these are one of my favorites just because they have a lot of holes in them, so it kind of helps with the breathability. I live in Texas, so it gets hot here a lot of the time of the year. But it also gives it kind of a sportier look as well. It has space gray adapters, so I'm curious to see how well these will match. They are more of a matte finish, so I'm sure they won't be perfect match, but I do want to see how they look together and see if it's anything too crazy of a difference. So it looks pretty good overall. So if you look really close, you'll be able to tell. So it's more of a matte color here on the sides, compared to obviously the more of like the polished look from the stainless steel. But if you're just looking at it, you know, head on, because the black and the black match together really well, it's really hard to honestly even tell between the two. So I grabbed a couple of different watches that we have around just to kind of show you the difference between the two. So here's the original stainless steel, or the silver stainless steel as it's now called. So obviously quite a bit more silver colored, and here's that new black graphite color. So definitely still polished just like the stainless steel, but it's a whole different shade altogether. But it's definitely not near as dark as space black was either though. I don't have that one to compare. Here is a space gray one to show you those two. So obviously space gray is aluminum and it's that more matte color. So it's basically just a polished version of the space gray color. So it's about the same darkness, I would say, and it's instead of it being matte, it's more polished. All right, and that's it for the unboxing of the new graphite stainless steel color from Apple. We were excited to see this one this year because we've had the space black stainless steel one, and more recently I've just been using the space gray one. So it's kind of right in between those colors while still being the nicer stainless steel model. So I think if that's the watch that you're looking for and you just want something different than the shiny silver stainless steel, this is a great option to go with. As for bands, I probably, if I was going to go back, I'd probably get a darker band. That green one that it came with doesn't really fit well with it in my opinion. It seems like that one should go with a brighter watch. or like the stainless steel one. So yeah, that's the only thing I would change on it. Other than that, obviously I haven't really had time to mess with it too much, but I just wanted to show you guys what to expect if you're gonna buy this. And we do have some more Apple Watches coming in. We're just kind of waiting on those to show up, and we'll be doing some unboxing of those as well. So stay tuned for those. We will see you guys in the next one. Thanks again for watching.